Hello, Tauruses, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Nita Healing. So, today I'm going to do a reading for all Tauruses out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising, for the month of April till the rest of 2025, or for the rest of April and 2025 and the other months following that. It is the end of April. Today is April 27th. It is a new moon. It is a new moon in Taurus, which means that today, if you want to start anything brand new, dealing with any of earth sign qualities like your time, your effort, your energy, or your finances, if you'd like to save a little bit of money or invest in something, today is a good day to begin that. Or to at least write it down and have a, vision board so you can get that started so you can look at that throughout the month, right? Until the full moon. All right. Anyway, so moving along, I'm going to begin with your chakra cards. This will just let me know which tarots to use and what chakras you need to focus on. Oh, I like that you got the rainbow at the very end. Okay, so you've got the universal chakra, purple, and then you got finances, the root chakra. It's like the very top and the very bottom. Wow. So let's start with the root chakra. So if you've been feeling like fearful or anxious or just like unsure about your finances, then it's time for you to start opening up your root chakra, right? So you can start feeling more safe and secure and centered and grounded, right? And just happy to be alive, right? Okay, and well, yeah. So I didn't mention how to open them. How you open them is you can eat more red fruits and vegetables. You can wear that color, or you can carry red crystals in your pocket or bra pocket, as I like to call them. And your crown chakra, and this is finances. So maybe you've been really worried about your finances these last few weeks. Then you got crown chakra here. It says universal energy. So if you've been feeling a lack of energy, or just been feeling like your faith is weak, or been having difficulties or depression, or been having a hard time learning, maybe even a little bit like brain fog, right? It's time for you to open that up so you can have this universal love and this highly universal, intelligent awareness, right? You can have this understanding, this connection between you and spirit. And this says limitless. So you are limitless. You are a limitless being. You know how to open those chakras up. You know how to shine, right? And let the light in. You know that you are limitless, that you can do whatever it is that you want as long as you put your mind and heart and soul and action into it, right? I love that for you. I'm going to leave that right up here in the front just so you can look at this one. Oh, stay up there. And these ones back here on my little tree of chakra life. All right. So next, I kind of just want to see where you are or what you need to focus on for for the next few weeks, or for the next few months till the end of this year. What is big and what do you need to focus on? All right, spirit, thank you so much. We thank you for being here, gods and goddesses, angels and archangels. And this is falling. Rabbit. rabbit. Oh, I love that. But with this rabbit, it says too much concern with sexual matters. So either you or someone around you is too concerned about sexual matters, or they just have love or sex on the brain. It could be you or someone else. You know, rabbits do reproduce a lot. But I feel like what I said at first about rabbits being lucky, I feel like, yeah, rabbits are very lucky. When you see a rabbit, and you may see a rabbit, that could be a big sign for like big changes ahead or going into these sexual matters when you see a rabbit. Then you got tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. So you are making progress, even if it feels like you're not. You are moving, right? That's funny that you got like the tortoise and the hare. Like, isn't there a story behind the tortoise and the hare? Who got there first? The tortoise or the hare? I feel like in the end of that story, the tortoise ended up getting there first. Even though it was slower, it made it through the race smarter. It like found shortcuts or, pathways or loopholes or something. So if you are racing or in a race or if there's some kind of competition, work smarter, not harder, okay? All right. Anyway, I just felt like I needed to say that, or Spirit wanted you to know that. Then we got carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. So you could be taking a journey or a trip either soon or sometime this year before the year is over. You could also be buying a new vehicle or having to travel for work. Or you may be doing a lot of astro projecting. And sometimes we do that when we dream. We go places that are unimaginable, right? Okay, so now we're going to pull from what's the tea after my tea leaves. These are very bold and blunt. They could be about you or anybody else. Ooh, looks like you could, you have some kind of obsessive lover that is very into you. That's funny. Obsessive lover, but this person is very like toxic, very dangerous, right? Unhealthy possessiveness, karmic. Yeah, this could be a karmic partner. And karmic, by saying karmic, it means it could be like a soulmate, someone that you've been traveling lifetimes with. Um, and this could be like karmic, like maybe something happened in a past life and you're having to deal with it in this lifetime with this person, right? So they could be karmic. This person is very into you. They feel like there's good chemistry and great vibes and it's all positive and hunky dory, but like be careful. Be careful because they could become obsessive or toxic. Okay. You don't want that, right? You don't want obsessive and toxic. That's never a good sign. Here, let's put these back here. All right, what else do we have for my Tauruses? Spirits, show me clearly. Okay, thank you. We got the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. This always happens between I think it's between like a full moon and a new moon. If I'm correct, if I stand correct, I'm not sure. Or it could be between a new moon and a full moon. Either way, it's between the new and the full. I know that, the waxing moon. But, during those times is when your energy alone or whatever it is that you're working on is going to be gaining momentum. Whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish or create. You got flying. I like that. Flying. I like the little ribbons at the end, the rainbow ribbons. You could be flying through this period, or this period could just be flying by very quickly, or this year could feel like it's flying by very quickly. You could be flying to greater heights, getting promotions, growing spiritually, physically. Let me read it to you just so you can get a little bit more information on it. Flying, you have the power to see things from a higher perspective. If you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today, you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances swiftly brings your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and the things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach for the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. Ah, the hard work is over. Oh, it's all paid off. You're going to be accomplishing all of the things that you've been wanting to accomplish up until this point. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, you got fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Let go of all the emotional upheaval from the past or anything that you've gone through up until this point. It's time for you to let it go, right? And move forward. Be reborn, kind of like the phoenix in the fire, right? The phoenix getting burned in the fire and then being reborn in the ashes. This is you. This is you being reborn. Coming out of those ashes, right? Bringing on the new, bringing in the new, bringing in the now, right? All right, Spirit, let's begin the reading from April till the end of the year. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I like that. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Wow, what was I just saying? Look at that card. Wasn't I just saying about you being like the phoenix rising from the ashes? Oh my God. That's exactly what this is. That's exactly what this looks like. What the Princess of Wands is all about, right? This is about complete transformation. It says transformation on the bottom. You are going to be going through some huge changes this year. Huge transformations, right? You're going to be a completely different person by the time this year is over. Okay? But this year, you are going to be more confident. You're going to explore more. You're going to be more courageous, more passionate, and have an energy boost. Okay? All right, we'll put these here. This was the underlying energy. All right, and then I'm just going to go over every card for every month. And then I'm going to pull some clarifiers to go with that. All right, so the first card you got here for the month of April is the Fool card. I love the Fool card because this is all about brand new beginnings. So maybe you're finally beginning to trust in yourself and trust in the universe and know that you're guided and protected. And you're finally seeing all these wonderful opportunities that lie ahead, right? All these possibilities and doors are maybe just being open for you, right? And you're like, oh my God, you're finally deciding to take that leap of faith. If you were afraid to take that position or take those classes, or, take something on, but there was fear, you're doing it anyway. You're doing it anyway this year. Oh, you got two. Oh, I like this. All right, so you got 7 of Wands, and you got the Chariot with the Fool card. So I kind of feel like it's sort of like this. Like maybe you've been having to stand up for yourself for a long time or for a while, and maybe you've been having to stand up for yourself to other people. You've been maybe having to stand up yourself to stand up for yourself towards other like employees or family members or to a partner. But it's like you've been doing it for a long time. And you're finally like, you know what? No more. I'm done, right? I'm done having to stand up for myself. I'm done fighting with you guys. This is pointless. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. And I'm doing it with the Chariot card, right? I'm picking a direction and I'm moving forward. I'm taking my thoughts and my feelings and I'm putting some action in my outer world with it, right? And I'm creating something. I'm starting something brand new, right? I'm creating something brand new for myself because I decided to take that leap of faith. And if you haven't yet, you still got time, right? Because we are towards the end of April. So you still have time to make those decisions, stand up for yourself, and decide to go in a certain direction and take that leap of faith, right? Feel the fear and do it anyway. All right, in the month of May, you're going to be doing a lot of nature and nurture, right? This is the Queen of Pentacles. This is your card. You are all about like environmental care, right? And nurturing yourself and nurturing others. Your people come to you for comfort, right? Because you know how to create a wonderful, comfortable, relaxing, inviting environment. Or even just being around you, people feel comfortable, right? You're also very prosperous and very sensual. You're very resourceful and grounded. And you know how to handle your finances. You know how to create and handle them. Nobody needs to tell you what to do, right? because you know what to do. You already know. Okay. So there could be somebody in the month of May that could try to tempt you into doing something you shouldn't. Stay strong. Stay true to yourself, right? And care more for yourself. Love yourself more than this temptation. It's not worth it. Whether somebody is tempting you to like invest in them or to be with them, it could be this toxic obsessive lover, right? Or this just toxic obsessive person. Oh, come on, get up there. Now, it doesn't have to be a lover. It could just be a friend or a coworker. Somebody could just be, they might not even know you. They could just be very obsessed with you and toxic. And they could try to tempt you in the month of May. Keep your eye open. Don't let them do that. Be stronger than that. Do not fall for their tricks, right? This is a toxic person. They are unwell. And they are just going to bring you down with them. So try to keep your distance, okay? Moving on away from that energy. The month of June, you've got Eight of Pentacles. This says skills or skill. You may be using your skill to move up the ladder of success, right? Or you may discover you have a new skill in the month of June that you didn't know you had before. So you may pick up maybe an instrument, you know, that you were like, oh, I've always wanted to play this. And then you pick it up, and then all of a sudden you're playing like a genius, like you've played for years. That's just something you're relearning because you learned it in a past life, right? It's skills and gifts that you've always had. So you could be picking up a new skill in the month of June, or people could recognize you for your skills and talents, or they may call you up and be like, hey, they may be looking for you like, hey, I could really, really, really use your skills, your talents. I need your help, you know. Oh, this will be something brand new. It is something brand new, a brand new skill or a brand new talent because you got the Sun card with it. And the Sun card is all about success and growth and some kind of abundance, right? Or like a birth of something new. So I do feel like in the month of June, you are going to be discovering some new skill that you didn't know you had before. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And this is going to just open up this brand new like doorway or this growth, this transformation in you. July, we've got the Emperor here. With the Emperor, this could be a boss or a father figure or a partner, or this could even be you, where you're not really like listening to anybody. Because no, why should you? You can do it better. Maybe it's with this new skill you learned like last month. Like, wait a minute, I can actually put this to use. And I know how to do it better than everybody else. And it's just going to shoot you up to leadership position or management position, right? Because dang, you picked that up really quick. How? People are probably going to be very impressed with you, or they're going to come to you with questions or how to do something. And like I said, you could just get some kind of like management role. That's a lot, guys. Come on. Okay, well, we still got a lot. Okay, so we got Three of Swords with the Three of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So there could be something that could be a little bit painful that could be coming into your life in the month of July, or that could be a little hurtful, but it's like, or maybe this is pain from the past that you felt from the past, or things that have happened before. This could also be new truths that you find out about some sort of love triangle. It could be between three women or three men, three people. It could be between them and three people, or you and three other people, where there could be some kind of fallout, because this is about friendship, but then there's this like Three of Swords in the middle. And it's almost like this person is like, whatever, yeah, it's some sort of loss, or I lost three friends, or I lost three people, or three people that I cared about, but it was almost like maybe you were better without them. Maybe you'll be better without them because maybe they're not on your level. They don't have the skills that you do. It's like, what are they? Somebody called it something the other day. It was like a lower vibrational energy, or just like lower energy people that like bring you down or tear you down, or just try to take from you, right? It's almost like you'll be more at peace once these people are gone, right? It's like once these people are gone, you're going to be more at peace. You'll be able to do you in the month of July. And, it's like you're going to be like, okay, that's okay. I don't need them. I'm fine without them. I'm actually better off without them. Okay. All right. So moving along with the month of August, I like the A for August, right? It's the Ace of Swords. I like the Eight of Swords. You're going through some sort of breakthrough or some new truths, or you are definitely cutting out people that are no longer necessary, or that are no longer um, elevating your life, right? Or you just get this like burst of energy. But this could also be about like having a sharp mind, some sort of justice, or just plain old communication, right? But you are going to be making some absolute clear decisions in the month of August. And it could be about these people that you recently let go, that were very toxic. Now, these people can be anybody. Like I said, they can be family members, they can be coworkers, partners, whatever, friends. It doesn't matter. If anybody is like toxic, or trying to bring you down or take from you, or being like energy sucking vampires, it's time to get rid of them, right? It's time to cut them out. Oh, you got two again. Oh, Spirit is saying you are right on target with the Two of Swords here. And you got two and two, which I like that because that's air, right? So this is all about like the mental and communication. So even if maybe you can't like fully see your path right now because she looks like she's blindfolded here, you're still very much on target, right? Spirit says that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Everything that you've done these past few months, or, these people trying to bring you down. Yeah, it's time for you to let them go, because there's going to be new people in the month of August that are going to be like recognizing you for who you are, right? There's going to be this like equal give and take between you and others. You're going to definitely be meeting some, new people or making some new friends that are vibing at your same vibrational level. They'll just be this even exchange between you and them. Or this could be about some people just coming in to help, right? If you're needing any kind of like assistance or help, or vice versa, you could have, the opportunities and all the gifts, an overabundance of things to where you will be able to help others out if need be. Okay. September. September, you are going to be going through some kind of big changes, or somebody around you will be. This doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be somebody around you, and it could be these people that recently fell from grace, from you these few months ago. They could really be feeling this fall, or this you cutting them out. But sometimes big changes are necessary, in order to be able to wipe the slate clean so you can start over again, right? You can't start with the same dirty table, when you want to eat some new food. Yuck, right? It's got to be wiped clean. They're definitely going to be learning something from this. This is a learning period, or needing to take some classes from these huge changes that are about to take place. Or something could be thrusting you into teaching. Maybe you're supposed to be a teacher. Or you will be going back to school in the month of September. Maybe you thought that you didn't have to take any more classes, or that you were done. But then you find out, no, you actually do need to take some more classes, and you do need to go back to school to finish whatever it is that you need to finish. Right? There's some huge changes and huge transformations going on here. And it could happen very suddenly, but I feel like it's going to put you in on a path, or in a place that you're meant to be, so you can maybe meet a mentor or a teacher that you're supposed to meet. Remember last month, Spirit literally was telling you that you were right on target. So no matter what happens the following month, you are still right on target. Everything happens for a reason, honeys, my Tauruses. There's no such thing as coincidence. Everything is synchronistic. The month of October, you're going to have dominion over your life. You're going to be starting brand new. You're going to have this like fire lighting up underneath you. And that's when you're going to start your planning, or your decision making, or you're going to be yearning to do something new and something different, right? Or to take control of what is happening around you. If you've been having trouble with people around you, or toxic people, you're going to say enough. Like, that's it. Or if this is about your life and you've just been feeling, the trauma from the following month, where, you know, sudden things could have happened. This month is about you taking control again, right? Having courage and clear direction. Which direction do you want to move towards? Wow, you definitely need to take a little bit more time in the month of October. Don't be in a rush to do things, because you did get the Hermit card, and that is about a period of waiting, right? You could be needing to go within to gather more information, or to meditate before before you can move forward. But I do feel like you will get the information that you need. But yeah, I think in the month of October, you may need to take some time out, have some solitude. You could be finding some truths about someone in the month of October, and that could cause you to go within. You may feel a little bit lonely, but it's like by the end of October, you will take back control of your life again. Everything happens for a reason, guys. The month of November, here is a devil card again. This time it's a little bit different. It almost looks like someone is fighting or running towards or trying to help someone that is burning here, or someone that is drowning, or someone that is falling into the temptations and addictions, right? So I feel like maybe in the month of November, I don't feel like this is your card. I do feel like you may be trying to help someone else out of some type of temptation. Some friends or family members may need you or need your help. They may need your guidance. You got the Page of Swords with the Empress. The Page of Swords is all about having some type of insight, right? Or some kind of like new perspective on things. Just observing. It's like you've studied a little bit and you think that you're ready to go out in the world and put this into use, but it's like you don't really know everything yet. You don't really have all the information yet, right? About this temptation that's happening here, that's going on here. But it's like I do feel like in the end, and it could take 9 more months before it finally comes to fruition, where I do feel like you will come to help this person or come aid them, right? It's like come rescue them. It's like this one is like pregnant or not, I'm still fighting you. I've got a wand here, and my wand is extremely powerful. I can control nature and the wind and animals and everything. If I can control all that, I can control the devil, right? And any type of temptation, I can cut it away, right? From you, from me, from both of us, right? I can help. Or someone comes in to help you, to help steer you away from this. All right, so we've got the Four of Wands for the month of December, and it's called Order. And again, it looks like a target. I really like that for you because this is all about um, foundations and stability, right? Being successful, having gatherings. So you could have big gatherings for the holidays in the month of December, some very important gatherings, right? You could buy a new home or just have a very harmonious, peaceful home in the month of December after everything that you've gone through. Yeah, it's like the fighting is over finally. Oh, I love that. Okay, let me show you this in a second. But it's like, yeah, it's finally, you're finally told, everyone finally put their wands down. It's like, it's finally, after fighting with everyone, where'd that card go? This one. In the very beginning of the year, it's like, oh my gosh, people had their wands up, right? Look at that. up against you. Finally, at the very end of the year, it's like they finally give up and put their wands down. And you're finally like, oh my God, finally. We finally can come to some kind of understanding. We can finally come to some kind of agreement, right? You finally can put your wands down and we can finally have harmony and peace again. Because isn't that what we wanted all along? These are going to be very important milestones for you and sorry, for you and loved ones. I was trying to grab it. For you and loved ones, for you and a partner, for you and family members. This is going to be very important, okay? This is going to be a time of gratitude. Everyone is going to be on target and on the same page after this month, at the end of this year. And look at this. Oh my gosh, I just want to show you this. You got the star card. Remember, you got the Phoenix card too, the transformation. But you got it with the star card. Like, how beautiful is that, right? The star card is all about healing, right? Having hope, awakening to your spiritual gifts, transforming, right? Healing and transforming, learning how to heal, learning how to heal yourself and others, right? That is a huge gift, a huge skill. So you're definitely going to be going, I'm sorry, definitely going to be going through some giant transformations within yourself this year. This is going to be a big year for you. You're going to be cutting people out that no longer belong, putting up boundaries, gaining that respect from others, and sticking to your guns and standing your ground, right? Until things change and people change and learn how to respect, right? All right, so I'm going to draw a rune for you real quick, and that'll be the end of the reading. Oh, I'm not really sure what that one is, but let's look it up really quick. Ooh, wow, didn't I say you were definitely going to be going through some big changes? You're going to be going through transformations, like I said, with the Phoenix card, and healing with the Star card. But not only that, it's like you are definitely going through some kind of like initiation. That's what this one's called. You're going through some sort of initiation. And maybe that is why you're going through these big changes, or you're going to be going through these big changes this year. Initiation, something hidden, a secret matter. A hierarchic or mystery rune pointing to that which is beyond our frail manipulative powers. Perth is on the side of heaven, the unknowable, and has associations with the phoenix, that mystical bird which consumes itself in the fire and then rises from its own ashes. Its ways are secret and hidden. Powerful forces of change are at work here, yet what is achieved is not easily or readily shared. After all, becoming whole, the means of it, is a profound secret. On the side of the earthly or mundane, there may well be surprises, gains, or rewards that you did not anticipate. On the side of human nature, this rune is symbolized by the flight of the eagle, soaring, flight free from entanglement, lifting yourself above the endless ebb and flow of ordinary life to acquire broader vision, to acquire a broader vision. All that is indicated here. Another of the cycle runes, Perth stands at the heart of initiation. Nothing external matters here except as it shows you its inner reflection. This rune is concerned with the deepest stratum of your being, the bedrock on which your destiny is founded. For some, birth means experiencing a death. In need be, let go of everything, no expectations, and no exclusions. Nothing less a renewal of your spirit is at stake when you draw this rune. Wow. Wow. Like that all like literally came full circle, right? I mean, I was literally just talking about the Phoenix with the transformation card that you got here. And then you got Perth. Literally about transformation. Wow. Goodness, guys. You guys got a lot of changes this year, a lot of changes up ahead. Be ready, okay? Be ready. All right, my dears. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to share or comment, I would love to respond. And then if you want to go ahead and subscribe, and then you can hit that little bell, and then you can see when the next reading comes out for you guys. All right. Love and light.